to Elite Personal Fitness. Today we have a body shaping workout, and we are lucky to have Logan with us today. He is going to run through this routine, and I'll just kind of walk us through and maybe talk about different options you can do, and maybe different fitness levels that we can modify exercises with, and what we're trying to target with these exercises. Today it's a body split, so we're going to kind of cut the body kind of in half. We have like the bigger half, I guess, because we're doing legs and some other stuff. So it's legs, back, and triceps today, okay? And if you haven't seen these before, hopefully you have, we're gonna do this in real time with you, so we'll walk through this whole workout. So I think it makes it pretty easy to follow. It's like a workout class right there that you can watch on your TV or tablet, whatever you've got. And also, if you have weights, go ahead and use those. You'll recognize these movements. If you don't have weights, guys, we're gonna use just some basic, relatively easily accessible items that are just household items that you can use to just help give you a great workout without the limiting factors of having like kettlebells and dumbbells. So if you don't have them, guys, you can still get a great workout. Here's a small list of things you'll want. If you have an ab mat, that might be beneficial. Our first 3 exercises, guys, is kind of like, I like to do this kind of like a warm up, but it's kind of like a core kind of warm, get everything heated up, getting those muscles warm. So you may want an ab mat. We also, guys, over here, and it's kind of hidden behind this mat, we have got some gallon jugs here. And guys, we're going to use those like dumbbells. So you may want 2 to 4 of those gallon jugs kind of available to you. Okay, so we've got those. A slider, guys. We're going to do some pullovers today. So you may want, Logan's got the slider there. You may want a slider or a towel. Okay, we have got just, man, this is just an old moving slider that I've had for, who knows, 20 years maybe? I don't know. So you can use, guys, they make the fitness sliders. I talk about those that have like a sock on one side for hardwood, then a slick plastic surface like this slider is on the other side. Now this one doesn't have the sock on one side, so this is strictly for like carpeting, okay? If you have hardwood, okay, or ceramic tile, a hard surface, concrete, you may want to use a towel, okay? I will also show, guys, so those with your body weight, I'll also show just a gallon jug option where you can lay on your back. So if this is too challenging, no problem, we'll do it with gallon jugs, all right? Guys, chairs. You're gonna need 1 to 2 chairs, okay? We have some bench dips, so you're gonna need a chair or a bench for those. The second chair is if you're gonna do, we have bent over rows or a bodyweight row. I know Logan kind of likes those bodyweight rows. We're gonna use an optional broomstick with 2 chairs and pull our body up, okay? And we'll talk about the form when we get there, but basically we're gonna do a bridge and you're gonna pull up. Now, guys, a couple things. One, I don't know how they do it, guys. I look online and sometimes use like folding chairs. Guys, you don't wanna get hurt doing this. You need a flat surface or you need to go through somewhere where it's not gonna slide off. Guys, if you just have a round like top, that's, gosh, there's no way. I mean, I don't know how these guys balance on there, but that broomstick wants to slide even on a flat surface. So make sure your chair is sturdy, make sure you have a nice flat surface. Hey guys, and stools work great too. It kind of gets up a little bit higher. Just make sure if you're going to use a stool that has a back support on it so it's not going to slide off the edges. Again, we're just trying to be safe while we work out, okay? The other thing we're going to need, guys, other than the chairs, we mentioned the broomstick. That's what we're going to use to pull ourselves up with the chairs. We're going to use a backpack, and we've got a couple exercises we're going to use a backpack for. Guys, the backpack is just if you want a little more weight than what gallon jugs offer. That's it, okay? So gallon jugs get to this routine. If you have a backpack, you can use old weight plates. You could use, maybe have some random dumbbells floating around. You could use additional gallon jugs. So if you've got more gallon jugs, just load in the backpack, okay? Or paper, books, anything with some substantial weight to it, all right? So you want those few items gathered, and we're going to start. I'm going to throw the first circuit. Guys, again, it's just 3 exercises. We're going to run through these minimal rest, Logan, as usual. And guys, we're going to go through it 2 times within reason without stopping. We're just going to go from one exercise to the next and then start right over again, okay? I like these movements. They kind of time what we're trying to target today with the legs, the back, and the triceps, okay? So if you have a mat, lay that out, guys. And Logan, we're right here, man.
Yeah.
Let's get this out for you. And guys, we're going to start off with a neat exercise. It's going to get your triceps, it's going to get your core, and it's going to get your hamstring, and a little bit of legs too in the front. So we're going to do a crab leg raise, okay? So here we go. Logan, we'll get down in this crab pose. So guys, you're going to be in a seated position, all right? And what Logan's gonna do is he's bridging his body up basically, okay? So his hips are off the ground. You're gonna feel his triceps working. Now what Logan's gonna do is he's gonna straighten out one leg. It could be either one, okay? Now what happens is you are now engaging, because this leg is holding the hamstring on your support leg. I'm sorry, Logan, here.
Okay.
And guys, we're gonna do let's get 10 to 15 of these leg lifts. Now you can, and Logan might be doing a little bit, you can fold that body up slightly as you do that leg lift. So if you bring your torso just slightly forward, you might get a little more core engagement. Awesome, Logan. That's it. That's it. And if you watch Logan, man, this is like it's not a ballistic thing where we're flying all over. It's a controlled contraction. Great job. Rest those arms for a second, guys, because I promise you will feel those triceps. All right. And then what I want to do is match reps now on the other side. Okay, so now you still get the triceps, but now we're switching legs. Okay, so we're gonna feel it now a little bit on the support leg and the hamstring. We're doing lifts with the right leg, and we're kind of getting the core. Great job. And you know what? Before we start these guys, I forgot to mention too, we're going to do some lying pull downs. I just saw the tubing. Guys, so you'll need a towel. I'll show a towel option. Or if you have tubing, guys, if you can anchor your tubing to something heavy, it works great for these pull downs. So in between these things, if you want to grab tubing, you've got it. It's a great exercise. If not, a towel works great. All right. Logan, we've got pullovers next. All right. So you definitely kneel down on a towel or a mat for this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to do your body weight version, Logan. So I'm going to fold this, and we can throw your knees on the mat. Slide this over. Remember doing these, guys, Logan? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, these are great. So guys, just a quick refresher on these pullovers. When Logan comes over here to do these pullovers, he's gonna have his elbows soft, so they're gonna look like this. We're not gonna keep them straight or locked. So slightly to the outside, so when he goes through this motion, not only is he getting the core, but he's trying to focus on that back a little more, okay? And guys, similar to your 10 to 15, I will have an optional, guys, lying version of this with gallon jugs, okay? So for some people, this may be uncomfortable. It may be a little too challenging. No problem. We have an option for that. Nice. In the area of 10 guys to 15 on these pullovers. Good work, Logan. That's it, man. All right. Great. I'm going to bring this mat back out. So next, bicycle kicks. Guys, we're going to do bicycle kicks. Great way to get the core heavily engaged, upper, lower, and obliques. And we'll go, Logan, maybe 20, 25. Sure. A couple points with this one, guys. As you can see, there's a lot going on here. Opposite extremities coming toward each other. Your hands, guys, I see a lot of people when they first start this, they want to pull their head. Guys, let the core do the work. Your hands are just simply supporting the head, okay? Great job. And guys, that's each way, by the way, so it's kind of like up one, up two, okay? We're back to crab leg raises in a second here, Logan.
All right.
Great job. So he's got those hips elevated, guys. He's supporting up the hamstring, triceps, and now we're trying to hit that core with these leg lifts. Nice work, Logan. So while you're doing these, guys, mentally you're thinking about the core, trying to tighten that midsection with every lift. Okay. How those triceps doing? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It definitely warms them up, right?
Yeah.
So guys, take a breath, and then we gotta get the other side. doing now, just keep counting. I don't want to distract him. Logan's going to think about his core and try to tighten. With every lift, he's trying to exhale and tighten the core. Nice, Logan. Great job, great job. Okay, so now, guys, we're sliding the pullovers, okay? And guys, in our case, we're just using, you could use 2, guys, but watch your shoulders because they want to move around a little bit. So 2's great. We're doing 1. It's just a little easier to control when you have 1 rather than sliding around with 2. Great job. Nice. So we're trying to get that back to work a little bit, guys, along with the core. And you may get a little triceps too after those crab leg raises. Nice work, Logan. Take that out of your way. Okay, buddy. Bicycle kicks, and we'll wrap up that core kind of warm up. Around 25 here, guys. Okay, and listen, go at your own fitness level. Okay, if 15 is all you can get, that's great. Okay, 25 is just kind of the number we try to shoot for. Awesome job, awesome job. All right, guys, I'll move this mat out of the way. That first section now, the body should be warm. Hopefully, maybe broke a little sweat here. So we're moving right into the meat and potatoes of our workout today. All right, so guys, you'll need a little bit of room forward and back. So make sure you're not going to run anything. We're going to start with, guys, a great movement, and it's got some dynamic to it. You're moving with this, so we're going to go forward and back. So it's like there's a nail through one foot. So we're going to do a pivot. If you played basketball, it's kind of like your pivot foot of basketball. You can step forward, you can step back, okay, but don't move that pivot foot. Okay, let me get this out of the way. Guys, these are tough. Listen, I'm recommending 10 to 15. Okay, guys, that's each way. So you have to step forward and back is 1. So if you're shooting for 15, it's a pretty good number. All right, I'll get this out of your way. All right, guys, as you do these, and Logan, please go ahead and get started when you're ready. And if you're ready, I'm just going to talk through the form here. Guys, the arm, okay, when he steps back, that arm comes forward. So it's as one leg comes back, the other one comes, the arm comes forward. So that'll help with balance. You can have a wall to your side if you need it. Also, guys, we don't want that knee, especially on the forward one, we don't want that knee continue to move forward. Okay, we don't want that motion. We want a nice right angle. Okay, and make sure your front leg is always doing the work. Okay, so when Logan says right leg works, left leg works. So when you come down, don't use your back leg. Try to use the front leg, drive up and come back and drive up. Okay? How we doing, buddy?
Good.
Those will get you warm, won't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, Logan will take a breath and then we're gonna go to the other side and we're gonna match reps on the other side. Yes. Good there, excellent. Great job, and the arms are perfect, okay? Guys, another way to think about that is opposite elbow to knee, okay? So if you can think of that as you're going through this, that'll help get those limbs going in the right direction. Because if you're off, it's not a huge deal, but it will throw your balance a little bit off. Nice, Logan. That's right, that's right. Good work, good work. Great job. Focus on that front leg every time. Right leg, left leg. Good job, good job. We good? Yeah. All right, so guys, our next exercise, and this could be dumbbells, could be gallon jugs. We're gonna use a backpack. Guys, we have just a front or like a goblet squat. If you're holding the kettlebell, they call them goblet squats. So we're gonna mimic that with a backpack, okay? And we've got about 15 here, guys. If your weight's light, man, you can go to 20, okay? If it's heavy, maybe you're trying to build your legs or build more strength, you go more like 10 to 12, okay? So just make sure your torso stays upright. I don't want you leaning forward as you come down and compromising that lower back, okay? Great job. Great. So Logan's let those hips drive back. He's staying flat-footed, pushing the feet through the floor as he comes up. And that makes a difference, guys, if you think flat and drive up, okay? He's also, as those hips come back, he's keeping his shoulders back. He's not letting those shoulders roll forward, okay? Nice job, Logan. That was awesome. Okay, guys, this next one can be a bent-over row. You can just use gallon jugs. Lean over, back stays straight, squeeze the back. I will show that up here for you. Or you can do the body weight version, okay, of this row. And I guess I volunteered Logan to do the body weight version. So we're gonna throw a couple chairs up here, okay? Just take a quick peek at your equipment, guys. Make sure that it's, sturdy, okay? So we're gonna slide these up here. You want your chairs, if you're gonna grab this just outside shoulder spot, we're gonna grab the broomstick or the bar. You can just on a Smith machine, a power rack. These chairs, I find it works best, guys, if you get it just about where you're gonna grab it, and that gives you a little more support with the chair. All right, look, we'll slide it up there. Again, guys, watch behind you. When you climb in here, you're gonna be hanging back a little bit, so just make sure there's not a table or anything behind you. Now, what Logan's gonna do is he'll grab this broomstick. He'll make sure the distance feels comfortable, all right? If you see his feet are flat on the floor. Guys, you can do this with a straight leg, but it's a lot more challenging, okay? If you bridge like this, you can always go straight leg later. If you get in this position, now what he can do is he can bring his hips off the floor from this position, and now he can pull his body weight up, okay? So he's gonna do some rows, and he's gonna get around 10, maybe 15 of these, okay? Nice job, Logan. Good work. Hey guys, you want to think back while you're doing this, so you're driving the elbows down as you're doing this row. Elbows are down, squeeze the back. Good job, Logan. That's it, man. That's it. We'll get this out of the way. All right. Hey guys, the next one we're gonna go triceps, okay? I don't know if I can lift your water jug. Logan got tired of drinking little water things, so look at this. That's a gallon of water in his hand, guys. That's awesome. All right, so guys, you can go to a chair, a bench. Okay, we have a bench that's conveniently placed right here. So we're gonna do some bench dips, guys, with your feet, kind of like these rows we just did. If you straighten your legs out of the way, it makes exercise a little bit harder. You can then bring those in, and the closer you bring them into your body, you get a little help with the legs that way, okay? So you can fine-tune that a little bit. Most importantly, don't get a lot of separation. So when Logan does these, his back is staying real tight to the bench. If you get a lot of separation, guys, you're going to strain the shoulder, and it's not good, especially for old guys like me, all right? You ready, Logan?
Yep.
Here we go, man. Let's get them. So guys, in the neighborhood of 10 to 15 of these, okay? And again, you can fine-tune your resistance. You could even lift the leg up in the air if you wanted to, or use 2 chairs and put your feet up on a chair, all right? So a lot of variety with this one. Nice job. Again, think about the muscle you're trying to work. So when Logan was coming to the top, he's trying to tighten that tricep and then come down. So that's what you need to be doing at home, is really focus on the muscle you're trying to target, okay? Next one. Now Logan, his backpack's a little heavy. Guys, we're gonna go 1 arm rows on 1 leg. And I'm gonna say 10 to 15 because I didn't change the weight here, and this is the weight we use for front squats, which are, for regular 1 arm rows, no problem. But when you stand on 1 leg, you usually go a little bit lighter. So what I wanna do is work this foundational leg along with the back, okay? So let's see how this goes. Guys, you may want a chair nearby too for balance, okay? I'll bring this over here in front of you, Logan. All right. So guys, here's the trick here. You have a foundational leg, a plant leg. Opposite hand of that will be holding the weight. So if you're on your left leg when you stand up, you're going to go right hand. Okay? So Logan's going to grab this. And you look, I can shorten this a little bit too for you.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Here we go, guys. So another trick you can do, guys, is sometimes we lengthen these for different exercises. I'm going to shorten these all the way up. And then you can wrap these around. Now, Logan, what I do a lot of times, you can tell it's all worn out. I just grab down low, and that keeps it pretty, it's pretty level.
Yeah.
You grab it here, kind of wants to fall down.
Right.
See how it goes. Guys, there's a lot of things you can do with your grip here, okay? When you do this exercise, and let me point out a couple things real quick. Logan's going to lean over, and guys, what I want to try to do is get your back as close to parallel floor as you can, okay? So when you lean over, when you look in the mirror, if you have a reflective surface or a window, you're fairly flat. And then we're going to pull towards the hip. Guys, our mind is right on the back, right in this area. So we should try to squeeze the back Logan every time, right?
Right.
Because that leg's going to work no matter what. Great. Great job, Logan. Logan's got his hand in tight. He's kind of support with the leg. That's fine. You can put it out. I like him out. That's perfect, Logan. And guys, you can have a chair there too if you need help with balance, okay? Or a wall. Around 10 to 15, guys. We have heavier weight, so you might be a little lower reps on this, okay? If you have lighter weight, guys, you go 15 to 20. Nice job, Logan. That feels great. Good. So while Logan's doing this, again, mind the muscle. He's thinking this area. Light grip with the hands. You have to hold on to it, I understand, but don't over tighten the grip. And you're just driving the elbow up, guys, pulling the hand towards the hip, and that will just flex that back. Great job. They're much harder than they look. Much harder than they look. All right. We're gonna use this backpack again, guys. Again, it could be gallon jugs. Okay, I don't know if I mentioned it here. It could be a dumbbell, gallon jugs. Okay. This tricep, same thing. Maybe you're holding a gallon jug in each hand, or maybe you're holding a gallon jug one with both hands. All right. We're gonna use the backpack again, and we have just an overhead tricep extension. And just nice that these kind of use similar weights. And if you need to modify, guys, this weight, you can always add a gallon jug to that and take it out. Okay, so we'll see how this feels, Logan. We'll go through again. If you need heavier weight, I'll gladly throw some gallon jugs in.
Right, yeah.
All right, so Logan's gonna reach up. I'm gonna hand this to him. Guys, he's thinking about the back of the arms. And look at it, he brings the elbows. They're fairly close, okay? Just wanna keep them in a little bit. We're driving up, and he's gonna try to press his palms to the ceiling at the top. Nice, just get a little extra contraction in those triceps. Very good. About 15. Got him. Good job. Whew. Burn in there? You feel those?
Yeah.
Nice job. Hey guys, we have one more exercise to get through our first set of this circuit. And there's a towel option with this. So we're gonna lay on the stomach, guys. I'll show on the video. You're gonna, if you're using a towel, pull the towel apart, and you're gonna pull to your collarbone, and you'll be laying on the floor. Okay, so we're going to, don't come up too high. You're gonna fire up those erectors. We're gonna show Logan. In fact, Logan, maybe we'll get you on the ground and we'll go over like what the towel would be like, and then we'll just use the tubing. So tubing is an option, guys. It's a great, if you have tubing, man, it's great because it's so portable. You can take it with you anywhere, and it really magnifies this particular exercise. So we're mimicking a lat pull down like you'd use at a gym or your corporate wellness center. All right, let me slide this over. And Logan, you can act like you're ready to tubing, and I'll go with the towel real quick. Okay. So guys, what you would do with this is we're gonna lay down on your stomach. Okay. So we'll get Logan down. He's like our fitness model. If he had a towel, envision a towel in front of him. Guys, I should have one right here. I don't see one. He'd grab the towel. You can roll the towel up, okay? And he would pull the towel apart, so he has tension going out. And now he's bringing the chest off the floor just a little bit. Guys, that's going to fire up the erectors, and he's driving the elbows. Guys, see this? He's pinching his lats. So he comes up, He fires down. Great job, Logan. I feel his fingers contract. Nice. So guys, the idea is you're crunching your lats. So you're pulling to the collarbone, crunching the upper back, and coming forward and back. You're just with a towel, and it's amazing. You can still work those lats, and you're going to work those erectors in the lower back because you're bringing your chest just slightly off the floor. Okay? We're going to do the same thing now, but with tubing. So now you have resistance you're pulling down. So you're going to work the lats maybe a little harder. Maybe it's easier to get the lats to contract. Same movement, crunching the back, and the chest is up just like with the towel, so you get those erectors. Okay? So Logan, what I'm going to do is, and I know that you're a little taller than I am. I'm going to scoot back a little bit, if you can. Yep, perfect. Yep, and just straight. And you know what? And I would angle up maybe a little bit, Logan, because you'll get a little more depth that way. I get you a little further away from that post. Yeah, right around there. Now, guys, so ideally when you have the tubing up here, you want to start, you have just some light resistance on that tubing. All right, and then all we're going to do now is we're not going to let the hands hit the floor. We're going to drive the elbows, crunch the back. Yes, and come forward slow. 2, good. 3, 4, 5, nice. Guys, somewhere near 10 to 15 of these, okay? Great job. Hey, great work, great work. And guys, the further away you get, the more range of motion you're gonna get. So if you have a little more room, we kind of ran out of real estate here, but Logan was keeping tension on his back the whole time, which I really like. So if you have more room, you can keep tension but get a little more range of motion, okay? Great job. Logan, we have one more round here, buddy.
All right.
That was awesome, man. You flew through it. So guys, hey, get a quick drink if you need it. We're starting our next round, just whenever Logan's ready. We'll get a sip of water, and we're right back to the top with that pivot lunge, okay? I love that man jog. That's just awesome. I'd be too tired to pick it up though, having to do the work, and I'm like, oh man.
I mean, yeah, it's like one of these things.
It is.
It's like an extra curl just to
rehydrate. Get those extra reps in. Always showing off, man. All right. Listen, I'm not rushing you, guys. When you're ready, we're probably kicking off here in a second. We're going pivot lunge. Okay. So if we take too long, get fast forward. If we go too fast, just punch the pause button. All right. Nice job. Well, good form on the lunge. Opposite extremities coming toward each other. Good. Opposite elbow to knee. Very good. Just keep in mind the front leg is always doing the work. Okay. Sometimes you get moving in this thing, and it's like you're more worried about pushing off forward and back than focusing on that lead leg, especially as you step forward, okay? Great job. Yeah, you cover some real estate, Logan, with the strides. That's great. Great job. By the way, one of our 2 regular viewers looking to these workouts, we have maybe 1 or 2 that watch these things, said, welcome back.
Oh,
so
good.
she, they're a week behind, so you've already been doing it for a couple weeks, but anyway, it was kind of fun. So Donna, we'll give you a shout out, okay? Thanks for watching, and thanks for pumping up Logan here.
Yeah.
All right, so hey, next exercise, we work the legs kind of like independently. So even though we're alternating, we're still working one leg overpowering the other. Now we're going to work the legs together. We've got those front squats, okay, or goblet squat, if we want to call it that. All right, guys, remember your tips on this one. Okay, hips going back, Feet flat. Don't try not to lean forward. Don't let those shoulders roll. Keep them up. Okay, and push through the floor as you come up flat footed. Nice. Around 15. Okay, if your weight's light, guys, and you can use dumbbells in a rack position on this also, but if the weight's light, maybe do a few more, but 15 is a pretty good number. Nice job. All right, buddy, I'll get you set up here. Guys, we have bent over rows, or in our case, the body weight row. And the broomstick's great to lean on too. Okay, so, gosh, Logan, man, when I was your age, well, I guess younger than you, worked at a place called, maybe some of you guys were, there used to be Executive Fitness and Mademoiselle, and there were a men's club and a women's club, and they were, I know they were in the Midwest, so I don't know where you're from or where you're watching, but it's funny, we always had the broomstick to stretch. And when we worked the floor, we're always leaning on the broomstick. That just brought back old memories. I'm like, oh my gosh. All right, so hey, let's throw that up here, Logan. Guys, we have got a row now. So again, it could be a bent over row with a barbell. I mean, maybe a backpack, gallon jugs, dumbbells. Or you go to a Smith machine, a power rack, 2 chairs, use a bar or a broomstick, and we have got rows with your body weight. This is a great thing to do at home, okay, if you've got the right chairs, all right? So again, guys, we're gonna get the distance about where we're grabbing, just outside of the hands here. We're going to have our feet flat, unless you're gonna straighten them out. That's a little more challenging. He's gonna bridge, bring those hips up, and then we're just gonna pull up, guys, and we're getting around 10 to 15 of these, all right? Thinking back here, okay? Nice work. Doing great, Logan. Good job, man. Good job. Doing good. Doing great. Yeah, it's funny. That thing slices a little bit. It feels like it moved like a foot, you know? Yeah. So, guys, listen. When Logan was doing it, and it slid only a little bit, but you can feel that kind of, you know, just be careful when you're on there. All right, our next exercise, guys, we're going to those tricep, a chair or bench dip, okay? Remember, your feet can help dictate that resistance. If you want more, straighten them out or even lift one. If you want a little bit less, you can bring them a little tighter. Just keep your body close to the bench. Logan, when you're ready, man. And guys, think triceps here, okay? So every rep Logan does at the top, he's exhaling at the top and tightening those triceps, okay? Don't want to snap the joint, but you're coming up and squeezing. Nice. Logan, those are great. Nice job. Nice job. Oh man, we got a monster next. All right, guys. Hey, the next one. All right. Take a breath or two. We have one-arm rows on one leg, and they're somewhat challenging because you're trying to balance on one leg. Okay. So Logan, I'm going to pull this out for you. Man, catch your breath for a second. And guys, remember, you can stand near a wall or a post or a chair, and that can help with balance. If you have a hard time just kind of holding your balance, that can help. But it's like a light crutch. Don't grab onto it if you can help it. Just lightly touch it, or touch it and let it go, or hover above the chair, just so that it's there if you need it. Nice job. You guys can watch Logan, he's pulling to the hip, really focus on the back. And within reason, guys, we're not over-tightening the grip on the hand. We're trying to let the back do the work, not the flexors and the forearms and biceps. Nice job. And guys, remember, we have a little heavier weight. 10 to 15 if it's heavy, so lighter, you go 15 to 20. this out of your way. Oh, I'll get up to the side. We got triceps, right? Yeah. Okay, so guys, the next exercise, we're just going to target those triceps, the back of the arm. And you can just grab whatever resistance you're using, dumbbells, gallon jugs. Here's our backpack. All right, great job. No matter what you're using, guys, this is going to look the same. Elbows somewhat in, and you're trying to contract those at the top. Got it? That's it. Man, we already made it to lying pull downs.
All right.
Unbelievable. Whew. All right. So guys, now you're gonna grab your towel, or if you have tubing, again, I encourage you to use it, and we're gonna go to our lying pull downs. Nice, Logan. There, yeah, that's good. You kind of tuck them to the bench a little bit. All right, guys, so around 10 to 15 of these. Again, we're just bringing the chest off the floor slightly. You'll feel the lower back tighten a little bit. Hold it there, and now we're going to just squeeze the upper back. Those are great. Well, good job, buddy. It's amazing how much you can engage that back with just little to no weight. Awesome job, man. Good work. All right, one more round. That's it. That was great. Oh, good job. Guys, that was our body shape routine for today. So legs, back, triceps. Hey, watch the accompanying video, okay, where we hit the rest of the body. We'll have chest, shoulders, and biceps. Okay, so we got that one coming out during the same week. So, Logan, man, we thank you for your hard work. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Guys, we appreciate you watching. Stay safe and healthy out there. This is Elite Fitness, and we're bringing wellness to you.